We've had plenty of time now to get used to one of the biggest changes in daily life, the requirement to cover your face in most public places.
Yet tonight, we're seeing one strong example of the new challenges our law enforcement officers now face as they work to keep everyone safe. CBS 4's Frances Wang joins us now live from her home studio to begin our team coverage at 11. Frances.
Yeah, Rudabeh, Elliott, just a really sad story out of Michigan where a security guard was shot and killed after he asked a customer to wear a mask. Now, of course, that is just a worst case scenario for some of these new challenges law enforcement officers are facing. But I spoke with Miami Beach's mayor today, and he said these officers are actually putting their lives at risk every day through exposure.
This is a false flag fake pandemic. You are in violation of my constitutional rights.
This incident, captured by a City of Miami Beach code enforcement officer's body camera, shows a man so angry that he isn't allowed inside Publix without a mask. He curses out the officer.
Lawsuit. You can take your fake, global terroristic false flag attack, shove it up your.
I get that people are, getting antsy and they're frustrated, and I'm sure there's an economic burden also that is feeding that kind of frustration. But you should never just scream at somebody and curse at somebody who's not even, by the way, done anything wrong. All that young lady was doing was trying to get people to follow rules.
After 7,300 verbal warnings were issued for people not wearing masks at parks over the weekend, the popular South Point Park, where a majority of those were given, was closed Monday.
And it makes us wonder what we're going to do about our beaches, because if it's hard to practice social distancing in a park like that, imagine what happens when our beaches are open and tens of thousands or more are coming. It's going to be almost impossible.
Even after the popular park was closed, more than 1,100 warnings were given for people not wearing masks. And more than 320 guests were asked to leave parks on Monday alone, even after they were closed. Instead of responding to officers like this, the mayor says we should be thanking them.
Frankly, I'm grateful to them for doing that. They're only trying to keep our community safer. They're only trying to let people know what's in their best interests to keep their families safer. So we shouldn't be screaming at them and cursing at them. We should be thanking them and complying with these very clear regulations, because they're intended to save lives.
And I do want to point out that we're told most people who were told to put on a face mask or social distancing did understand. They did comply in Miami Beach. I also reached out to other law enforcement agencies in South Florida, Miami-Dade Police, BSO, City of Fort Lauderdale Police. They all say they are not tracking verbal warnings that they're giving people for those guidelines. Live from my home studio, I'm Frances Wang, CBS 4 News Tonight.